still on Sipperdam, and I'm still on my little walk, and what I've done is I've just taken a few minutes out in one of these shelters to chill out, try and cool down a bit, because it is baking hot here. I've no idea what the temperature is, but it's absolutely boiling. It's really good, I'm not complaining. This is a guard shelter. There's a few guards on this island, and they've all got great big machine guns. And on such a peaceful, beautiful place, you could wonder why that is. But the reality is there's a threat of pirates around here, sea pirates. They've come ashore before, some years ago I think, a few years ago, and performed raids. And one time, I think it was in the year 2000, that an Islamic group come to the island and kidnapped a few tourists, took them away and held them for ransom. They was released in the end, no ransom was paid, and the tourists were released unharmed. But I would imagine it's still quite a fierce experience for them. So as you walk around the island, you see these little shelters where these guards are sat keeping an eye out on the ocean just to watch for pirates. Although I don't think there's any Jolly Rogers or anything like that involved, or any sort of, eye patches or parrots. Not that sort of pirates. More modern day with machine guns and stuff like that, speedboats. They've raided buses as well in the area. In Borneo, buses have been boarded and people have been robbed off them. So there is quite a threat of that, but I mean, we're not seeing any of that, and I kind of hope we don't. I don't really expect to be honest with you. But man, it's just a stunning place. I mean, we've been here, I don't even know what day it is, I think we've been here about a week. And in that time, we landed in Kuala Lumpur on, I think, the Thursday. We stayed in Kuala Lumpur for the night. We had a really awesome time. I ain't going to tell you about that. What did we do next? Jesus, it's just been like that, I tell you. Friday we flew to Kota Kinabalu, the capital of Sabah. Hung out there for a little while. We went to a couple of islands. Went to Sapi Island the first day. Went to Manakan Island the second day. Both extremely beautiful, which are obviously already on film. And then we've come across, we climbed Mount Kinabalu, and now we're here. So we've gone cities, tropical islands, mountains, huge bare rock mountains, and now back on tropical islands. The variety in this place is incredible, and the variety of the stuff we're doing is incredible. It is an amazing, amazing trip, and I don't think I'd want to do it any differently. It's absolutely fantastic. God, this ain't like work. That's a monitor lizard. Let's follow him. Hello mate, how are you doing? Wow, I think that's a monitor lizard. He's awful slow, I think it's probably the heat. I don't think they attack, at least I hope not. Hey dude, how you doing? Yeah, he spotted me. Wow. You just don't see this sort of thing in England, you know? I've been a bit lucky because none of the other chaps have seen one of these yet, so I've been a bit jammy, but then they've been doing a lot of snorkelling and I've been doing a lot of walking in the forests. Hey buddy. These markings on his back. Don't think he's very happy about my being here, but sorry, buddy. Such is life. Try and get a bit closer. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I've heard that if you talk to animals gently, they are a lot less frightened. I don't know whether that's the case with monitor lizards. How you doing there, dude? Better get a picture of this old boy for the lads. How you doing there, China? It's alright, mate. I just took a break from this chap so I could take some pictures of him for the rest of the lads. With Lee's camera, actually. He's incredible. Alright, I'm probably disturbing you, aren't I, buddy? So I'm gonna take a wander on. Cheerio, mate. Oh, it's another one of those tongue licks. Alright. He obviously wants to be on his way. So I'll just, I'll let him go on. This is the shelter I've been sitting in. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, that's the shelter I was just in. Alright. More beach footage. You can't get enough of this. I mean, Jesus Christ. Golden white sand. Palms, fresh fruit hanging in the trees. This is like, you know, tropical heaven. It's fantastic. I know it may not make particularly good footage for others, but God, it's good for me. I know the camera's bouncing up and down, but that's what happens when you walk with it. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. So glad I saw that lizard. Just sandy beaches, just on and on. I think that, I mean, Saf was telling me that you don't really get that many tourists coming to Borneo. It's still not quite made it as a tourist attraction, which is fantastic, because who'd want to ruin this with McDonald's and Burger King and souvenir shops and crap like that? Alright, we're here as tourists, I guess, but you know, we don't want to bring any of that rubbish with us. We just want to enjoy the local culture. It's a fantastic spot, man. It's hot work walking though. What's that? So I just heard something in there. Whatever it was, it's gone quiet. Could have been another little lizard. I've seen quite a few, but I don't know what they are. They're different sorts. Did you see a tall white bird in here? That's one big ass bug. That bird, I see the bird, but he's walked off into the undergrowth. I ain't gonna chase him through there. God damn. Start of another coconut palm. Hear these bugs? Big old boys. This is just... Lee was saying earlier, we paid £600 for our flight and then our accommodation's just costing us day by day. My God, this is worth it. When you think what you pay in England, well, it's just very, very worth it. That's all I can say. I'm not going to knock England, but oh man, look at this bench. That's awesome. That's what I call a bench. I think I'm nearing the civilization part again, because I can hear a lot more boats. You get a lot of stuff drift up on here. It's really strange on Mabul. You get, it's absolutely shocking and it's really bad. The local village women come down in the morning and they brush up all of this sort of stuff, and they brush it into piles, and then later when they come along with a barrow and they clean it up, and so they're cleaning the beach. And I don't know, that all seems a bit for the sake of the tourists. Let's see if we can see that fish on camera. Where'd he go? I can't see him. Like, he's gone. These waters are just, I mean, you can't really see, but these waters are just teeming with fish. I've never ever seen anything like it. Absolutely wild. What a fantastic place. You know? There's another one of them fish. There's loads of them. That's how clear this water is.